We jumped into the 80s yesterday, and today, for the first time in almost 2 weeks, we returned to 91. So this is what we just lived through. Here's a sneak peek into what's coming next week. I don't have any 90s. We've got a lot of 80s, though, and we've got some rain that we really need. As we look outside today, there is no rain. There's a decent amount of sunshine across town from our Whitley Law Firm Weather Camera Network. Temperatures well into the 80s, still 90 degrees over at Carter Finley here in Raleigh. And with warm days means warm, muggy nights. The humidity's there. It's not horrible like June and July, but it's there. So we'll still have a mild night, still about 80 degrees at 8 o'clock. We'll have a few clouds, but with dry weather overnight. Won't be as cool as it has been. We'll start Saturday morning in the low 60s. So the big story for us this week, in addition to it being the last weekend of summer, with fall officially starting on Monday, the big weather story is this cold front. The problem is it's not a big cold front. It is a weak cold front. There's only going to be a little drop in temperature, and there doesn't look to be much rain with it. So high pressure ahead of the front today. That's why it was warm. That's what's going to happen tomorrow. Saturday night, late into early Sunday, this front kind of sneaks through. It'll push down some of the warm temperatures, give us some slightly lower humidity and slightly cooler temperatures by Sunday. Now, tomorrow, we've got a lot going on around town. If you're headed to the football game, Duke and NC State getting together at 4 o'clock, and it'll start with pretty warm temperatures. Again, we'll be close to 90, but then cooling off a bit by the time the game wraps up there in Durham. If you're heading down to Charlotte for the home opener for the Panthers on Sunday, kickoff there at Bank of America, 1 o'clock. Falcons are in town. Temperatures will be generally in the 80s with partly cloudy skies and dry weather. I'll tell you this, of course, first game at home for the Panthers, so first time I've used this exact graphic in a little bit since the end of December. The last game of last year, you know what the temperatures were? They were in the 30s. So a little different this time around. Let's hope Panthers can get on the win column. In the meantime, back here at home, again, a pretty warm day tomorrow. Then the dry cold front comes through, drops us to the low 80s. Again, fall officially arrives Monday with a high of 82. We'll warm it up a bit Tuesday to 86. Still no rain. That's going to change next Wednesday. Don't have the highest chances ever, but we've got some rain, which at this point in the month, this is top 10 driest September's on record, so we need some rain. We've got some scattered showers starting Wednesday, lasting through next weekend, guys. And as you can see on your exclusive 10-day forecast, most of the highs next week in the mid to low 80s.